Are you new to chess, or you don't understand how you should build your game up? The London system. This opening will teach you chess. Once you are white, you can use this against any black opening. 99% chess games are won because of tactics. The London system will help you learn tactics. There are only two things you should focus on. First, getting the pyramid structure. Second, the functions of your pieces. We start with pawn to d4. Then bishop to f4. Then pawn to e3. And knight to f3. Pawn to c3. If they attack our bishop, which is very common, we don't take their bishop. We play bishop to g3. Then if they take our bishop, we will take their bishop with the pawn and our rook will be free. We play our white bishop to d3. And knight to d2. Our setup is finished. We got our pawn pyramid, which is hard to break and controls a lot of squares. Our d2 knight and d3 bishop control the e4 square. Meanwhile, our f3 knight and g3 bishop control the e5 square. Now we will learn some basic tactics for the London system. These games will show you how even grandmasters use the London system. The first game was played in 1954 World Chess Championship in Moscow by Vasily, and the second game was played in 2023 World Chess Championship by Ding Laren. This shows how this opening dominates the opponent even if they are grandmasters. Now let's dive into it. You guys should be ready for some common situations that happen a lot in this opening, and surprisingly most people miss in these positions. So in the tactics part I will address them and show you guys the best move to play in those positions. In this position the e5 square is attacked 2 times by the bishop and the knight. But there is no problem cause it is defended 3 times. Unless a third attacker like the rook or queen joins the attack. Then this pawn can come forward and cause many types of problems. In this position we bring the knight to e5 and finish the debate. Let's suppose you are making your structure and they interrupt you with a pawn attack. In this position just finish your pyramid. If they take your pawn, take it back. And when they bring their queen out, defend the pawn. If they bring their pawn forward and lock your position, attack the pawn, don't let it comfort. Let's suppose in a position like this they attack your dark square bishop. Don't be stupid. If you take his bishop you will lose all control over the e5 square. Just bring your bishop back. If they take it now your rook will be unleashed. Let's suppose they want to take the control with their white squared bishop. Attack it with your bishop. But don't take it. When they take yours, then take it. The whole goal of London system is to bring your queen for the attack, which is possible by bringing the queen to h5, which is really dangerous for the opponent, but a lot of the times the knight is defending it. So whenever the knight leaves there the opponent is basically dead. And the second way to attack with queen is by sliding it to f3 square and from there sliding it to h3. Suppose the opponent tries to bring the queen supporting his bishop on e5 mission. We would attack his knight. They will save the knight because the pawn structure. Now we play the brilliant Greek sacrifice. If they don't take, they are basically checkmated in a few moves, so they must take the Greek gift. And we bring the queen to the dangerous h5 square. And this way we win a lot of material and consequently win. So this is the basic idea of the London system, and the opponent can't defend in these scenarios unless they play really well or get luck. In this game Vasily plays the London system in Moscow Chess Championship. He builds up his pyramid and his opponent can't do anything. That's the beauty of the London system. You play the same moves, you get the same base, and after a lot of experience and games you will be unstoppable. Cause you will remember the lines like the back of your hand. In this part Vasily takes the full control by bringing his knight to e5. Mikhail plays the best move by trying to exchange knights. Now Vasily plays his best move by bringing the queen to the party. Mikhail takes his knight. Vasily attacks with the pawn, pressuring Mikhail's knight.
What the heck, why didn't Vasily take run pass on? This is a disrespect to the whole chess community.
The only way he can recompense for this deed is by playing a brilliant move later on this game. Vasily pushes the pawn forward, bringing more pressure on the opponent. Vasily brings the queen to e6 and the pressure is on. The battery of rooks brings more pressure. And a brilliant bishop sacrifice to open up the king. This is very common in the London system. And the king is cooked by the two rooks. And now the pawn that was pushing forward from the start. This is why London system is so dangerous. The king can run but he can't hide. This game was played in 2023 Chess Championship by Dinglaren against Grandmaster Ian. Why did I say Grandmaster Ian? Because I want to show you guys how even Grandmasters get wrecked by the London system, and that too in a very simple kingside attack. So Dinglaren finished his London setup, and I want you guys to focus on how he initiates his attack and how carries it up. He took the e5 square with his knight. And here, by bringing his knight to the back, he allowed Dinglaren to bring his queen to the attack. The middle game of chess is very important, especially in the London system. Dinglaren brings his knight to the attack. As you guys can see how easily black kingside got open. This should be your goal playing the London system. A simple check, but nothing black can do. Here black blunders by bringing his knight back. Now you guys will witness how he gets demolished for that. By now you guys probably have gotten the idea of the London system. If not, you guys can re-watch the video. This opening will help you, cause you guys can focus more on the middle game and become better eventually. But it wouldn't just guarantee a win, you guys must learn tactics for that.